It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Bears' leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bears and the Lions under the lights on Thursday night.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. The quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the ball. He's an asset to have in any offense. We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Simmons. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Simmons will find Williams on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. To throw on 2nd down, Simmons. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Simmons. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Chase Claypool. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep the string of good games going right here.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 14 carries, 127 yards, and a score. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hall again on 2nd down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-8, then lost 5-6 and went in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real cold ball club.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devontae Smith, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown for Devontae Smith. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Simmons. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Simmons eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs. Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now. To throw on 3rd down. Simmons. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Simmons. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Simmons. That'll be caught by St. Brown. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 3rd down, Simmons. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. waiting from the gun. Simmons. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Looking to throw. Simmons. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Chase Claypool with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that.
And that's caught inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll give to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. 2nd and 6. Touchdown! DJ Moore, 26 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions now taking over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. This drive out on the ground. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Simmons. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Micah Parsons showed off that elite
athleticism as he gets the sack. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll square off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Then, later in the afternoon, we highlight that game going on in Houston, where it'll be the Texans taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And then one more to highlight, Sunday Night Football, as the national audience will see a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions, and they were able to have some success throwing the football against the secondary. Look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock. Meanwhile, for the Bears, we get a look at their numbers on the ground in that first half, as they'll be looking to rev things up here in a tie ball game. These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, what I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Simmons. And he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 76 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking right side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Simmons.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Simmons. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Looking to throw. Simmons.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the night as they have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And his throw is incomplete.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Oh, still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
All again on 2nd down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a look. On 2nd down, Hurst. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some pushing. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped attempt here for no gain. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 43. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Moore. Touchdown, Bears! DJ Moore with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded up. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll look to throw down on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing here as this time around maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. So lead the fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's caught by Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. St. Brown on the catch. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The throw over the middle taken in. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. He's back to throw. He's got Claypool. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. Try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Again. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's an option play left. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bears, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0.